Let's speak about Lebanon. Despite agreeing to a ceasefire, despite signing that, Israel is still violating the terms. Israeli troops are still in Lebanese land. Hezbollah chief Sheikh Naim Qasim says that Israeli troops have violated the ceasefire agreement more than 1,000 times. In the next report, we ask, why is Israel still in Lebanon after the 60 days period has ended? We tell you more.
Even if you do not let us, we will enter Kafar Kila village. We are entering with our children against everyone's will.
Desperate Lebanese citizens in Burj al-Muluk near the Kafar Kila in southern Lebanon defying the Israeli forces to return to their homes. Some even crossed the barbed wire that remained even after the deadline for the IDF's withdrawal from the region had ended, chanting, "Go to Netanyahu."
Why you stay here? Why? Why you stay here? Go your home. Hey, believe me. I don't believe you. What are you doing now? Huh? You don't want to fight. We don't want to fight too. Go out.
Yarun residents confronted the Israeli soldiers who used bulldozers to make mud barriers to block their entry into their village. In the streets of Bint Jabal, many Lebanese came to pray after the Israeli forces fired at citizens trying to enter their village. At least 11 people were killed while dozens of civilians were wounded.
There is no room for the Israeli occupation on our lands. When the enemy refuses to withdraw because they insist on carrying on with destruction and following these tactics and violating the agreement sponsored by countries that did not respect this agreement, that is, the United States, and because the enemy insists on occupation as well, we insist on liberation.
Under the ceasefire deal that took effect on November 27th, Israel was to have withdrawn its troops in 60 days. The Hezbollah was to have pulled back from north of the Litani River, about 30 kilometers from the border. Both sides have traded blame for the delays in implementing the deal. Days before the ceasefire deadline, Netanyahu's office said the Israeli military's withdrawal was contingent on the Lebanese army deploying in southern Lebanon and fully and effectively enforcing the agreement, while Hezbollah withdraws beyond the Litani.
We've made clear that there have been positive movements where the Lebanese army and UNIFIL have taken the place of Hezbollah forces as stipulated in the agreement. We've also made clear that these movements have not been fast enough and there is much more work to do. Israel has made clear that they wish for this agreement to endure. Israel will certainly enforce this agreement as well as adhering to this agreement, but the movements have not been fast enough.
Rejecting the Israeli logic for extending its troop withdrawal, the Hezbollah chief accused Israel of violating the ceasefire over 1,000 times.
With the agreement, we are now in a new phase. We, as Hezbollah and the Islamic resistance, and all the resistance fighters with us, have committed ourselves completely to not violating the agreement. Israel violated the agreement about 350 times, by air, land, and sea, whether by bombing, assault, destroying homes, destroying lives, or by the drones that move from one place to another.
Reports say that Israel continues to bomb southern Lebanon. Dozens are wounded in Nabatiyeh al-Fawqa in the strikes, according to the Lebanese Health Ministry. The Lebanese government has now extended the withdrawal period till the 18th of February, but it remains unclear when Israeli forces will pull out from Lebanon. The Lebanese government has told US mediators that Israel's failure to withdraw could complicate the Lebanese army's deployment. It asserted this will undermine the optimistic atmosphere in Lebanon since the election of President Joseph Aoun. The World Bank estimates the year-long war may have cost Lebanon over $5 billion, while over 100,000 Lebanese homes are destroyed. Newly appointed President Joseph Aoun and Prime Minister Nawaf Salam face the mammoth task of rebuilding the war-battered nation and securing its border. But now, with the ongoing Israeli strikes, the delay in the IDF withdrawal is sparking concerns of a fresh war between Hezbollah and Israel.